Hey everybody, it's Dr. William Hatton with Hatton Family Chiropractic, and we're back for day 3. Today we're talking about side bending or lateral flexion, and we're going to follow the same basic outline of the course. I'm going to talk to you about the anatomy and the function. We're going to talk about posture and ergonomics. We're going to talk about the range of motion in your neck, and then finally we're going to get into exercises, okay? So moving right along into the anatomy. For side bending, which is this motion, believe it or not, this will come as a great surprise, I'm sure, the muscles that control that are mostly on the side of our neck. The biggest lateral flexors are the SCM muscle, which is this muscle that you can see when you turn your head and flex forward. It runs from kind of the back behind the jaw down to around the collarbone. That's the SCM. Other muscles that play a role are the scalenes, which are inside this area as well. The trapezius, which is kind of on the back side, as well as the splenius and splenius capitis, okay? Those are deeper muscles that I can point to, but you're not really gonna be aware of them, so we won't get too in the weeds there. So again, last time we talked about forward head posture, and today I wanna give you maybe an easier way to see if you too are impacted by forward head posture. So this is homework. You can turn it in if you'd like, but it's not for a grade. I want you to have somebody take a picture of you standing kind of at attention, nice and straight from the side, okay? When you take that picture, the ear hole, and I have no idea even what my own looks like, so this will be a great test. The ear hole should be directly over the center of the shoulder if you have good upright posture. If, and I'm really exaggerating here, your ear hole is way past your shoulder, that is indicative of this forward head posture, okay? So whenever you're not sure if you're standing up nice and straight or if you're sitting up nice and straight, I always encourage people to lengthen through the crown of their head, and that kind of naturally brings our head back, and hopefully will shift the ear hole back towards the center of the shoulder and get you in a better postural position. So now we're getting into lateral flexion or side bending. A lot of times when I test this, I'll tell people to bend their ear to the shoulder on the same side. And when they do it, they're like, oh, I can't touch. Well, you're not supposed to touch. You only actually have about 45 degrees of side bending. And it's always funny because I know people, they get really proud of themselves when they come here and then they lift their shoulder and they're like, see, doc, I can touch. But no, you shouldn't be able to, and you shouldn't have to raise your shoulders to bring your shoulders up to your ear. Don't worry about it. So about 45 degrees of motion to either side. And we're going to start out with that motion as being our first exercise, okay? Because we don't actually spend a lot of time thinking about going through these basic movements in our neck. So we're going to do 2 sets or 3 sets, depending on your availability of movement and pain and tenderness, of about 8 to 10 repetitions each. And we're going to do them to each side. You're going to come nice and slowly and just let it stretch all the way out. You know, we're not head banging. We don't want to like bang these out. You might do more harm than good. So just nice, gentle motion. If your range of motion does not look as big as mine, you know, or it feels like it's tight here and you can't go the rest of the way, please don't. Just allow your body to explore this range of motion. And as you do it over time, I promise it will get bigger and deeper. An advanced way to do this is to use some weight to help you get deeper into this range of motion. So we're going to do this with our arm. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to show you what it looks like face on, and then I'm going to turn. You're just going to reach up and drape your hand or arm across the top of your head, and then let the weight of your arm pull your head over to the side. Now you can see that this hand is relaxed. I am not pushing. I'm not trying to flex my ear all the way down to my shoulder. I'm just letting the weight of my hand and arm hold my head to the side. Once we do this, we'll hold for about 8 to 10 seconds. Once I have reached that mark, I will release. And notice to release, I'm going to move my hand and then bring my head back up to center. Again, there should never really be resistance in this exercise with that motion, okay? Then we'll switch to the other side and we'll do the same thing. When we're here, we're going to do these as holds rather than as repetitions. So 2 to 3 holds of 8 to 10 seconds on each side, and we'll do this 2 to 3 times a day, okay? So just like yesterday, If today and yesterday or the day before have taken care of your pain, then congratulations, you get a gold star. You are a green light. Keep moving through the program. I'm really proud of your progress, okay? If today has not made a change, or if you've improved but haven't resolved your issues, then I encourage you to keep going through the program. It may just be that we have not gotten to the right exercise for you yet. We're only on day 3. We have 4 great modules left for you. However, if as you're going through any of these exercises and your pain gets worse, please know that you should go ahead and stop and make sure you get evaluated by an expert. Either come to my office, see your regular medical provider, or schedule with a chiropractor in your area if you can't get to me in Atlanta to have this evaluated before you continue so you don't risk doing any further harm, okay? So make sure you stay tuned for your next episode tomorrow so you can follow along with us in this class. And if this is helping you, make sure you refer a friend so they can get this help as well, especially with it being free and delivered to your inbox every day. Thanks so much. Bye.